What the hell? This how them Ford drivers be. What? I never even sat in one of these before. What? I feel like I'm at the playground. Okay, let me get back to the damn store. I play too much. But, okay, you guys. Wait, do I need to be in the shade? Or you?
You good?
Oh, it's good right here?
Yeah.
Okay, you got my outfit? So, look, where was I at? Okay. Oh, when I got to the truck, right? Okay, look. The owner of the truck, I guess, got his brother to come pick me up from the airport. So, I got off the flight, jumped in his...
How many you got up in here?
Just one.
Just one? You just got one truck altogether?
No.
I heard about you. Keep going on.
Thank you.
What you hauling? Freight? You hauling it to the plants?
That's my other truck.
Oh, okay.
And trailer.
Hang in there, girl.
Thank you.
Decide to come in the dump, then let me know.
Huh?
You decide to come into the dump, then let me know.
I thought about it, but when I went to the auction,
What auction?
it was like 2 years ago. In Pennsylvania, all the dump trucks were so expensive, I couldn't afford it.
How much were they?
They were going for like 60 grand.
60 grand.
Yeah. But this was in Pennsylvania though, because that's what I originally wanted to do, but I ended up getting a day cab instead.
60 grand.
Yeah.
These are aluminum bed or steel?
I don't know nothing about dump trucks, to be honest with you.
60,000.
It was 60,000, and at the time I was brand new in trucking.
I admire you, young man. I really do.
Oh, thank you. Is that your dump truck right there?
Yeah, I bought that brand new. I'm trying to get my $109,000 that I got out of it when I put it in there in 1997.
What?
Yep.
1997.
That's a 1997 dump truck.
That's the year of my truck right there.
97.
Yeah.
As long as the chassis isn't bent on the truck, you can always go back and recondition that truck. So why go and pay a bunch? Now you got freedom with a new truck. You really got some freedom. I mean, it was nice to come home and me and old lady said, let's go out to dinner. Don't worry about cooking today. That was nice. But now I come in, hey baby, I just sit down for a little while and she bring me a plate. And do I appreciate it after a hard day's work.
Oh, your wife?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how long you been married?
This time around, we were married 25 years. I lost my first wife to cancer. Left me with 5 boys to finish racing. Some of my grandkids is about you guys' age, look like. How old are you? 20 what?
29.
29?
Mm-hmm.
No, he ain't quite 29 yet.
You want to show me your dump truck?
Yeah.
I'm actually scared of it.
Why you scared of a dump truck?
Because I know it go like that. Don't it? It go.
It reminds you of a guillotine, eh? Because that's what it's like if it falls down on you. But here's the thing right here. You can't see him right there, but after we raise it up, pull this pin, and this will drop down. When it drops down, then we can rest that thing on your chassis. That'll keep it from coming on down on you. Or either you can get you some 6x6 board, maybe 6 or 7 feet long. And once you raise the bed, you can stick it between the tires and hang it up between the ribs right there, and it won't come back down on you.
But sometimes you go inside and clean it out.
Yeah, I gotta do that now. I done cleaned it out. I was too tired to clean it last night, so I had to get my teenager to come and help me clean it out. But now I gotta get up in there with a big old sailor's mouth about that long, Pour some burnt oil in there. The oil that you take out of your crank case when you run the dump truck, don't throw it away. And don't sell it. Keep it, because later on you're gonna have to get up in there and mop that bed good. The stuff that we run on your interstate highways is called popcorn mix. Popcorn mix will stick to your bed. It's hard to get out, so what they do, they have a track hole out there with a piece of about a 1x6 plate on it. And what they will do is stick the track hole up in there and pull it down. But when they try to pull that popcorn mix down, they just ruin your whole bed, because right then you can see your ribs in your bed.
So that's all that you haul right now is the popcorn mix?
No, when the popcorn mix come around again, as old as I am now, I'm planning on shooting hooky. I don't want to get back up there and fool with that. But the best thing to do is have some burnt oil. Like, you know you're gonna run popcorn mix tomorrow. You get up in there, put your 5-gallon bucket down here, throw that rope up in there, get up in there, pull that bucket up in there, and you mop, get up there and mop that bed real good. But when you start hauling the popcorn mix for the interstate highways, you will have to do that at least about 4 times, maybe 5, to get back through that day.
So you have contracts with different companies?
I didn't go with a whole bunch of different companies. I'm just with one company. Although I have worked for APAC, now Saddlefield, I was with Reeves, I worked for, I can't even call the people's name, they up around Columbia way.
But you have one dump truck?
One dump truck.
Oh, and they accepted you. And they accepted you.
Oh yeah, they accepted me in one truck. Yeah.
Well, what model is this?
That's a 97. It was sold to me as a 98.
Who makes this dump truck?
International.
Oh, it's an international.
Yeah.
So you done passed the 1 million miles.
We got a new engine in there.
Oh, you put a new engine in there?
We got a crate engine. You know Al?
Can I see it?
Yeah, walk right there, see it. What you doing? Filming back here? Sneaking around, filming us. That's what you doing. That's the engine.
What engine is this?
That's a Cummins engine.
Oh, you have a Cummins engine.
Yeah, that's an L10 Cummins. That's only about 350 horses.
But it was very expensive, correct?
The crate engine and everything, putting it in and everything, it ran me $30,000.
That's right.
To put it in there.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that, right? You hear that, right? Ah.
Yeah.
How long it's been in here?
It's been in there 7 years now.
And it's still going.
Yeah. Still going. Still got some things to even be done to it right now.
Is that why you here?
No, I'm here because of backup alarm. The other mechanic that did my work, he just tied the wires together until he could get it to work. He said, that's good, and give him $100 and he was gone. So you got to try to find you some good mechanics. That one is a good mechanic. And do all you can yourself to go online and start looking up your equipment and learning something so you can talk to the mechanics. Because they some jive turkeys.
That's your name, Jimmy?
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. How old are you?
I'm 27.
And out here like this with trucks? What you get that from your daddy?
Yeah, how you know?
You look like a daddy's girl.
Ah!
I bet you every time you move, you were right there.
We're so similar.
Huh?
We're very similar.
Most girls take after their father.
Yeah.
That's why when you're dating, you ought to make sure you check out her daddy, see what kind of person he is, and check out her mama.
Oh, wow.
I tell that to my grands. All of them. Is your brother?
Boyfriend.
Boyfriend? Nosy boyfriend.
You see his truck? You see his truck over there?
Which one?
That one right there. You see his trailer? You didn't see it? Look. It's right there.
A long time time ago, I remember we was hauling. So where y'all hauling the trucks?
Sand,
Sand.
flour, rice.
Rice.
Like cereal. The cereal brand.
Really?
I have. I could just speak on what I've done. You know? But in my trailer though.
I drove one of those when I first got my license. I drove one of them. That was it. I didn't do it down, so turning them and getting the stuff out of there. It was a good job I had found. I went over the road for a while, but I like the dump trucks. Over the road you can stay clean. Maybe right now I need to take off for about a week. Put the truck in the shop.
But with the dump truck, when it's raining, you don't work.
We still gonna be hauling rock.
Hauling rock.
Hauling crushing
At
run.
the quarry?
Yeah, coming out of the quarry.
Quarry.
Yeah.
So this is a 4-axle.
Triaxle.
A triaxle.
Yeah.
So that one is not counted?
That's what your triaxle is right there.
Oh, that's what it is. Because it's up in the air.
See, if you didn't have that axle, then it would be just a regular dump truck. But since you have that axle, which is required for Carolina, is that one. They would.
This one is required?
Yeah, in order for you to work over here and haul asphalt, you're going to have that one. But if you decide to go with dump trucks later on, go with your stirrable axle. That's a straight axle that goes on a trailer. But when I first wanted to get over here, I was in Georgia. I wanted to come to Carolina. But by having the rest of the guys around me, and they were older, they were working there before I was, so I kind of took to their lead a little bit. I thought they knew what they were talking about, but they were wrong. See, that thing never cuts in and out with you. It just straight bam.
So that makes a difference if it can do that. Oh,
You want to, so you have to lift them up, and you can't let DOT catch you lifting them up, because if he catch you lifting them up, when he caught me lifting them up off of Georgia Avenue, coming on to Scarger Lake Road, make that turn, when he caught me lifting it up, he charged me $750. It took me a
So
whole...
while you driving, you can't lift it up? Well, you can, but you just can't get caught.
There you be. There you be. That's the nail on the spot right there. You can't get caught.
So why you didn't have it lifted up before you even pulled off? You just saying you forgot?
No, I was just getting into it and didn't know all the procedure on it. So I learned the hard way. And this suspension here is what we call a Chalmers suspension system. It's got all movable parts. So I gotta go back and pay $10,000 to get this axle out from under here and put the one up under there what cuts with me when I cut, whichever way I go.
But you haven't needed for all of these years, correct?
You know how many times I rebuilt that thing? I see these bushes inside of here? Down in here? It's like bushing.
Yeah, I see.
I have replaced them rascals at least 4 times over here working in Carolina.
Okay, so it does make a difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since these are movable parts, this is good for 18 tons, which is in Georgia. But when you come to Carolina, you're over here with 21 tons, and sometime 21 and a half, 22. I mean, you're just messing yourself up in the long run. You're gonna pay for it.
So you do work in North Carolina too?
Not in North
Or
Carolina.
South Carolina?
Georgia and Carolina.
Georgia and Carolina.
Georgia and Carolina, yeah. Yeah.
So why you say if I wanted to get into the business to ask you, what made you think I would want to get in the business?
Well, what I'm on right now, we're not making that much. We're making 83 an hour, but that's still not a whole lot of money. When I was at Sloan, which was the one I couldn't think about just a while ago, when I was at Sloan, I was 7 years ago, I was making 85 an hour. So I'm losing. I got to get on the computer and get the moving. And the moving place is Savannah Road Plant. That's what I'm thinking about. That's where the money is.
So do you work just 5 days a week?
Mm-hmm.
Are you on ELD? No, right?
What is ELD?
Oh, you're local. The electronic stuff. You don't have to do that.
This is not an electronic truck, period.
So you don't have to do it even though you're local.
Mm-hmm.
But you're working like 10 hours a day.
Yeah, I'm up at 4. By 6 o'clock, I better be on the road. At 7:30, I pull into the quarry and get a load. Once I get that load, take it, load a rock, take it and dump it. Then I'll come back and rinse out my body and get ready for asphalt. If asphalt will be going on. If we're going up under the milling machine, then we go back and go up under the milling machine.
I see it's like this big machine that somebody's sitting up there and it's going like in the it'd be like I see it when I'm driving. So
That's the milling machine.
It's gigantic.
Yeah.
So a low boy has to bring that in.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Low boy bring it in and it gets busy. That's about it. My truck looks a mess. That's because of this wheel right here. We got to go back and replace this. Once I replace that, then that's what messed up the rim there.
Okay.
And plus the rims got to be cleaned up anyway.
So what's in there?
This is where I keep my diesel fuel. This is my toolbox. That's what I use right there. I get in there and pump that thing up, get in my dump body, and just spray all around up in it like an exterminator. Yeah. So you guys are in this together?
Well, he has his own company. I have my own company.
What?
But we're together.
You guys been bidding on jobs?
He does all that.
Yeah, we do contract freight.
Who?
Contract freight directly with the customers.
They called me some time ago. I told them, I said, man, you want rigs, you don't want dump buckets. He said, yeah, we want dump buckets. I said, not dump. You could use dump trailers. But I said, dump buckets, we're pretty local. I told him, you can stop calling me now. Get you some on out. What boss man? Huh? That's what y'all looking for. I thought he was running with y'all.
No, I need him now to help me put that cover up.
Tell him I still got his money. Right here waiting on me.
So when it comes to yearly maintenance, do you spend a lot of money to maintain the truck for the year?
Now we do because it's an older truck. And when you pre-trip it, you don't know what you're going to find. I got to go straighten out my pastor right now. 2 Sundays I haven't been to church. He wants to know what's going on. So I got to get him straightened out. Pull him in the corner. Look him real. You don't see me, I'm not here. I'm not trying to be rude with you. Don't want to disrespect you. Don't worry about that. I'll be back sooner or later. This is trucking that I'm fooling with. It takes you away. It takes a lot once these trucks get old. I could work on this truck by myself, washing it and cleaning for a whole week to clean it up and get it decent like it's supposed to be.
Okay, I have a great question. So why you haven't ever expanded then? Or you did at one point and then...
I was an iron worker before I became a trucker. We were the guys that built the World Trade Center. Now, I didn't work in New York, but that's out of a different local. But they're iron workers. Iron workers, just like 709, it's in that, they're all together right there. If we wanted to go to New York and work, all we had to do was go to our local and tell them, whatever we need to go up there, and going up that hill, tell you go up and go to work. But getting a little bit too old for iron work now. That's a man's job. I mean, showing up for man. I'm talking about some big guy that's lifting weight. So I've been in love with trucks ever since I was a little boy playing in the dirt. I always wanted to drive one of these big ones.
Okay, but you didn't want to have like other
fleet?
trucks? Or at least have like another truck?
I see the need of another truck right now. You know Jeffrey Harris?
No, who is that?
Jeffrey Harris was he's a fleet owner of trucks. I used to work under him right after I got this one because I didn't know what it was to work with a fleet of trucks. I wanted to learn their operation and how they carry on. So I know what to do when I got my own. So I worked with him about a year and 6 months. I had a good mechanic with me then, a real good mechanic. Every quarter, but you've been in trucks how long?
3 years?
Yeah. So you know 4 quarters in a year. Every quarter you gotta change oil and shoot the grease and check the dope in the rears. Every quarter. You gotta do all that stuff. Who does your work for you?
I get different mechanics to work on my equipment.
Make sure you find the best one and get him to check behind all that.
That's pretty much what's been going on. I noticed that this guy will see this and fix it and tell me about it. Then another guy will come and say, well, I see this and fix this. And then somebody else. And then it's like money, 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 money. gone, disappearing. Not coming back.
Yeah, just keep the tickets.
Well, it's coming back, but it's not. The profit is, less. Fuel is very high. So.
They ain't tell you drivers when they out there. We're gonna get a break sooner or later, depending on what we're doing. And when we do, turn the truck off. Don't leave it running with the air on and the heater on. Turn it off.
But you think you are gonna get another truck, or just probably not?
Yo, I'm an artist, portrait painter. Where did you say you was from?
Oh, I'm from North Carolina.
North Carolina. I don't know what's in New York at the Art Students League, but I'm anxious to see what's there for art. And here in South Carolina, I don't know about North Carolina, and a very little bit about Georgia. Now Atlanta is completely different. It's a little apple. So I got to start hunting where to run prints of my work. And I don't know any black artists. Everything I see on TV is white artists. I haven't seen any black
Oh,
artists.
so you want to sell your art? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm a portrait painter. I figured once I learned portraits and was good at it.
We seen some nice art on a cruise vacation that we went on.